Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, and I want to talk about Gojo. Now listen, if you got top tier curse energy, if you're a top tier Jujutsu sorcerer, then you already know you gotta like and subscribe and leave a comment. And listen, if you ain't got the curse energy for it, I know you're a fraud. It is what it is. You're a fraud. I thought you was a top tier Jujutsu sorcerer, grade one even. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously not everybody can be special grade, but if you can't do those things, then I guess you're just not on that level. Let's go. Anyway, I want Gojo to die happy. Just watching. Listen, first of all, the anime did a better job of hidden inventory arc than the manga did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the extra scenes, the music, everything, it just heightened the feelings I had while reading it. It was kind of sad reading it, but it was really, really sad watching it. And just even showcasing how much Gojo actually cares, despite his words, despite he always talks aggressively, but his actions are always the exact opposite. You know what I'm saying? My man went out of his way to ensure that this girl stayed alive, and on top of that, if she decided that she wants to live, he was ready to fight. To fight. What's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Tengen. Ready to scrap Tengen right there. He was ready to go against the whole Jujutsu society for the sake of this girl. You know what I'm saying? And that's just beautiful. Like, he was just like, and he made sure she had fun. He made sure that she felt like she lived. And that's just wow. You know what I'm saying? And then if you see even how he didn't allow them to kill Yuji, and he decided to take Megumi. Like, this guy cares about the future, and he cares about the future more than anybody else. He's actually going on a similar arc as Garp, where I think he's doing everything for the sake of the youth. Even when he was getting sealed away, he trusted everybody. He trusted everybody to free him. He trusted everybody to keep shit somewhat sustainable until he gets back. He trusted everybody, and they didn't fail him. They lost some people along the way, but they brought him back, and that was key. They brought him back. Now it's his turn, and he has to save Megumi. I think that's just it. I don't mind if he dies. I don't mind if he loses. But I think he has to save Megumi. I think he has to do something that saves Megumi. Or does something that changes everything for everyone. Otherwise, I just don't feel like his character would have been done justice. Because this man has suffered, bro. You know what I'm saying? He killed his best friend the year before. Because after the incident where with the Star Plasma vessel, Geto changed. He changed because that traumatized him. I think seeing Gojo almost die like that and everything, I think that completely traumatized him. And he just wasn't having it. And he believed that something was wrong. And he wanted to eradicate the humans, because if they didn't have to protect a human, that would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? If everybody was a sorcerer, Tengen's barrier wouldn't even probably be necessary. So those type of situations. And then, and Gojo, he had to go against him. He had to go against his best friend. He just didn't agree. Even though Gojo was the one asking, why do we gotta protect the weak? Yet he was the one that said, no, we can't do that. We can't just let them, we can't just kill them, bro. That's not happening. Even in Shibuya, if he didn't care about those humans, there is no culling games. He would have smoked everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't even, in Kenjaku, even that trick with Kenjaku that he used, I don't think it wouldn't have worked, because he would have already did his domain expansion and everybody in that room would have been gone, including Geto, or Kenjaku. But obviously he didn't want to kill anybody. He didn't want to hurt them, if he could help it. And he saw hundreds of them die in front of him, but he wasn't gonna do the killing blow himself. And then, again, how he treats his students. He puts them in danger's door, but he always has a contingency plan. Like when Yuta was fighting his first, I think it was like a first grade. I what do I want to say? Monster, curse. Gojo was just outside the veil, watching, keeping an eye out, making sure. He wanted him to surpass his limit. He wanted him to push farther. Sent Megumi on a suicide mission. Came through last second and saved the day. You know what I'm saying? He does a bunch of stuff like this. And that's just who and what Gojo is. He trusts his students. And He wants them to surpass him. This is important to him. He wants them to surpass him. And I think in this fight with Gojo versus Sukuna, he's showcasing how to surpass limitations, because he's surpassing his own limitations almost every time. I think he definitely surpassed his reverse curse energy limitations by reverse cursing his own curse energy, like burnout. That's insane. And he's done it every time. He done it like 3 times or 6 times, however many. He's done it so many times. As many times as open a domain expansion, he had to do that, like, which is crazy. And now Mahoraga has broken his domain expansion, his 5th domain expansion, after he landed Unlimited Void on Sukuna. I think Gojo here has to do something. I actually kind of what I hope happens is, so that we get to see the move. I hope that, what's his name? Hakari versus who did Hakari fight, man? Oh, Kashimo. I hope that Kashimo pulls up, does his move against Mahoraga, because I think when Gojo's gonna be fighting Mahoraga, I think Mahoraga would have adapted to everything. And then while Sukuna is healing and recovering, I think once Sukuna heals and recovers, is ready to sneak attack Gojo, I think that's when, I hope that's when he shows up, does that, gets rid of Mahoraga. Gojo defeats Sukuna and saves Megumi, but in between saving Megumi, Sukuna gets him, or Kenjaku gets him, or somebody gets him, and he dies. You know what I'm saying? But he saves Megumi. He separates the two. And Sukuna needs to go heal and retreat. And then the guys have to figure out how to defeat him. I think that would be phenomenal. But Megumi might also just be dead, because it is a dark show. Like Nobara, like, we love Nobara. Where's Nobara? Nobara's gone. You know what I mean? So, but I just want Gojo to finish with a smile, knowing, Megumi, I'm leaving this to you. Yuta, I'm leaving this to you. Yuji, I'm leaving this to you. Hakari, I'm leaving this to you. I trust you. I have faith in you. You will not let me down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope happens. But listen, Jujutsu Kaisen is not the most positive show on Earth. So the Star Plasma died. Got shot in the head. He didn't even pull up and stab him and snuck him. Nope, shot him in the head. Boom, bullet. So, Yuki, dead. So, you never know. But I think he deserves a happy ending for everything he's done for the world, first of all. And also for his students and his kids. You know what I'm saying? I just want Gojo to die with a smile on his face, knowing he did his best. He worked hard. And he's working harder now than ever before. It's been your boy, Supreme G the God. I'm out.